everyone. My name is Judy Bosworth, and I'm the supervisor of the town of North Hempstead. In 2017, North Hempstead first embarked on the Not in Our Town initiative, which addresses hate, bullying, and intolerance with the goal of building safe, inclusive communities for us all. We want to remind everyone how important it is to support each other, and most importantly, that we treat each other with kindness and respect, while also celebrating what makes us unique. Today, we're proud to present a very special program to you, which will feature a reading of Have You Filled a Bucket Today? By Carol McLeod from our town officials, and a tutorial on making a kindness rock for a neighbor or a friend. Now, let's get started. This is the book we're going to be reading. Have you filled someone's bucket today? All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket. Each member of your family has a bucket. Your grandparents and friends and neighbors all have buckets. Everyone carries an invisible bucket.
Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and good feelings about yourself. You feel happy and good when your bucket is full, and you feel sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty.
It is great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. Other people can fill your bucket, and you can't fill theirs. You can fill your own bucket too. So how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving and caring person who says and does nice things to make others feel special. When you treat others with kindness and respect, you will fill their bucket.
But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or do mean things, or even when you ignore someone. That's bucket dipping. Bullying is bucket dipping. When you hurt others, you dip into their bucket. You will dip into your own bucket too. Many people who dip have an empty bucket. They may think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that will never work. You will never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's.
But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good when you help others feel good. All day long, we are either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. All the colors in those buckets. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them you love them? You can even tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets with joy.
Watch for smiles to light up their faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled a bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think of what you can say or do to fill it. Here are some ideas for you. You could smile and say hi to the bus driver. He has a bucket too.
You can invite the new kid at school to play with you. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. You can tell your grandpa that you like spending time with him. There are many ways to fill your bucket.
Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. It doesn't cost money. It doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places for all. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good. So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today.
And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler. And that's you.
Hi, I'm Ms. Z from Muddworks in Great Neck. Today we're going to be doing a project with you from the town of North Hempstead called the Plant It Forward Message of Kindness project. Let's take a look what's in our bag. Inside, you should have 2 river rocks, a piece of seed paper with a little note, a paintbrush, and some paints. What you'll need from home is a paper towel, a cup of water, and a pen. Let's get started. First, I'm going to paint this one as a rainbow. Each rock has a different shape, so you can think of different designs you want to do based off how you want the shape to be incorporated. So we're going to open up our paint. I like to wet my brush first so that it's nice and flexible. Dry it off, and then we'll start a rainbow. Between colors, you want to rinse off your brush. There's no purple, so what I'm going to do is take blue and red to make a purple of my own. I'm going to use my paper bag here to mix them together. Let's put a little bit of red, and a little bit of blue, and you can keep adding colors till you get to the shade that you want. It's a little bit dark, so I'm gonna add some white. Now we have a purple. So there's my rainbow, and now I'm gonna add some clouds. So for this, I'm just gonna do some little dots like that. And there's the rainbow. So I'm going to put this one down to dry. On this one, I think I'm going to do some different designs. Maybe I'll do a peace sign on this side and some hearts on this side. So I'm going to do a white background on this. And then while that dries, we can do this side here. I'm gonna do some little dot hearts and some dot flowers. So I'll show you how I do that. For the heart, I dip the end of the paintbrush into the paint and I do a dot like that. And then again, right next to it. And then you pull them down together to make a V shape. Just like that. There you have a little heart. For the flower, what you can do is do one dot in the center and then take a different color and do little dots all around. So just like that. Do another one in white. So you have a little heart and a little flower. I'm going to do another heart on this side. 2 dots and then pull them together. So now we have flowers and hearts. You can even, if you want, take your brush then and add a little tiny stem by just drawing a line. Even add a leaf. Just like that. Now, on the white side that we painted before, it still looks a little bit wet, so you could let it dry just a little bit longer. But I'm going to draw a peace sign. So for the peace sign, I'm going to do green. So we're going to make a green circle. And then it's a little bit thicker than I would want, so I'm going to use the back of the brush again to make the inside. So I'm going to use the back and I'm going to just make dots all the way down. And then for a peace sign, it goes all the way down, and then one goes this way and one goes that way, like an upside down Y. So there we have our peace sign. And I think I'm going to do some little polka dots around it. So we just dip our brush and do some little dots. Just like that. So we have the peace sign, we have some hearts and flowers. We can let that dry. We can even paint the other side too once those sides are dry. And then here we had our little rainbow. And then you let it dry. And then in your packet you also got this seed paper. So we're gonna fill that out. On the back it has the instructions that this is actually seed paper that you can put into water and then plant it and flowers will grow. How awesome is that? So we're gonna take our pen and we're gonna write dear, and we'll make this out to our friend Anna. And we'll say from, and I'll put my name, so I'll put Miss Z. And then we'll give this to our friend and she'll follow the instructions on the back. It tells you exactly how to do it step by step. We're sure whoever you give your message of kindness to will love it. We'd love to see it too, so feel free to tag the Town of North Hempstead on Facebook. We hope to create with you again soon.
We hope you enjoyed the reading of Have You Filled a Bucket Today by Carol McLeod. So, how can you fill someone's bucket? There are many ways and many things you can do today.
Ask someone if they need help.
Read a book with a friend.
Ask others to join you in an activity.
Hold the door open for someone.
Help someone carry their belongings.
Clean up a mess, even if you didn't make it.
Let others go first.
We hope you enjoyed today's book reading and making your kindness rocks. We know your neighbors or friends will love receiving such a special gift. Thank you for tuning in, and remember to always choose kindness every day.